More example, simplify 6 raised to n divided by 3 raised to n. How can we do that? Then we have 6 can be expressed in 3 times 2 raised to n. And there is a law which says ab raised to m is the same as a raised to m multiplied by b raised to m. That is what we're going to use. Okay, divided by 3 raised to n. So we have 3 raised to n multiplied by 2 raised to n divided by 3 raised to n. Numerator and denominator are the same. It will be 1, then we have only 2 raised to n. b, 4 can be expressed in 2 times 2 raised to n divided by 6 is the same. We can express that in 3 times 2 raised to n. Then we have 2 raised to n multiplied by 2 raised to n divided by 3 raised to n multiplied by 2 raised to n. They are the same, so it should be 1. Then we have only what is left is 2 raised to n divided by 3 raised to n. I don't know if you need to do this. 2 raised to 3, 2 divided by 3 raised to n. Why? Because we have a law that says a divided by b raised to m is the same as a raised to m divided by b raised to m. Okay, next, simplify again. Then we have a there. We can start with a, and we have 3 raised to n plus 6 raised to n is the same as 3 times 2 raised to n divided by 3 raised to n. Then we have 3 raised to n plus 3 raised to n multiplied by 2 raised to n divided by 3 raised to n. As you can see, the numerator now has common factor, that is 3 raised to n. What is left is 1 in this, because 1 times, plus 2 raised to n divided by 3n. Now you can divide 3 raised to n divided by 3 raised to n, that is 1. And what is left is 1 plus 2 raised to n. b, simply expand first. Then we have 2 raised to m multiplied by 2 raised to 2 minus 2 raised to m. That's minus. Divided by 2 raised to m. And then we have common factor in the numerator, that is 2 raised to m. Then we have 2 raised to 2 minus what is left here. We have multiplied by 1, so that is only 1 that is left there. Raised to 2 raised to m. Divided by 2 raised to m. So this is now 1. Just remember, you can only cancel a numerator and denominator when what is in between them is multiplication. So here we have multiplication here. You cannot do that. You cancel here when you still have minus there. You cannot do that. Then we have 2 raised to 2 is 4 minus 1, then that is 3. Expand once again for that one. We'll go back to this one now. We have 2 raised to m multiplied by 2 raised to 3. That's multiplied, not minus. Added by 2 raised to m. Divided by, if you can expand this, 9. That is 3 raised to 2. Okay. And then common factor, that is 2 raised to m. What is left is 2 raised to 3. That's multiplied by 1 there also, plus 1, divided by 3 raised to 2. I should raise to m. And then 2 raised to 3 is 8 plus 1 is 9. Divided by 9 actually. I have 9 there. So this one will become 1, then 2 raised to n. And before I finish this video, I'm going back to this problem. There are other ways to how to do this. For example, we can use this law directly. How will we do that? Like this. We have 6 divided by 3 raised to n. That's the law says. This is your A, this is your B. Both are raised to n. So we can do that. Then you can divide what's inside the parentheses. You have it 2 raised to n. The same is true here. You have 6. 4 divided by 6 raised to n. Then we have by 2 divided by this by 2 and by 2. Simplified. Then we have 2/3 raised to n. I don't know which of them is easier for you to use, but I gave you 2 different ways how to solve or how to simplify. Okay, in my next video or series of videos, I will be discussing exponential equations where we can use exponentials in solving equations. See you around.